Hey everybody, Dr. Lenny Roberts from Summit here with one of my favorite people, Susan McInerney. Sue, say hello.
How you doing, guys?
Great to see you. So Sue and I go way back. First, my family's known her family forever, but I was her busboy back at D'Angelo Summit back 100 years ago. And
Good memories.
since that time, no doubt, no doubt. Since that time, Sue has been a icon in the fitness community in Roxborough, and she has taught pretty much every fitness class under the sun, and been living the life herself. So just give us a quick history, what your thing is, what you do, and then we'll get into Flip Fitness.
Okay. Like Lenny said, I've been in the neighborhood doing this fun stuff for a long, long time. I've been at the YMCA, and a friend of mine, Heather, we started Flip Fitness and also evolved into a One Fit Body in local churches to help our community get fit.
Awesome. We'll make sure we share the resources you have and what you're doing online now. But I know you got a class coming up here on Flip Fitness. Can you give us the concept of that and then talk about who that can benefit?
Okay. Well, I've been watching a lot of great things happening out there today to help people get fit. But one thing that was missing was classes for people that are more sedentary or have more restrictions and limitations. So Flip Fitness was designed for that, for people bedridden up to a college athlete. So today I wanted to do the one level that was just for seated people with, just can't do the high level stuff. So that'll be today at 10.
Awesome.
Functional Flip
And,
Fitness.
and
Yep.
how did that start? You mind sharing that story?
Well, yeah, it started. We actually wrote the levels that were more for mainstream, level 1, 2, 3. And then during that time, my mother got ill and was hospitalized for months. So as she was bedridden, we actually wrote the level that was for bedridden situations. And the idea for that was just to anybody that visited her, she just had to get through a deck in a day, where typically we do a deck in 30 minutes. So anybody visit her did a couple of exercises, and they were just great. It actually evolved for her getting up and into a chair, which was not, something that they thought was going to happen. And then we wrote the levels going forward for that.
Awesome. Awesome. So this is for all different types of levels. How many levels total do you have?
Actually, there's 9, from
Awesome.
bedridden to the elite athlete.
And
Yep.
those upper levels are doozies for sure. They'll light you up no matter what your fitness
Light
level.
you up.
Light you up.
Yes.
Awesome. So you mind sharing the content? Go through a few cards so we can
Sure.
keep this real,
Okay.
and then we'll steer people to your class at 10.
Well, the one I'm doing today is called Functional Flip 2. Again, the first one was for more of a bedridden situation or just a stretch in bed.
Mhm.
The second one is seated, Functional 2, and there's just 9 exercises in each level. So depending on what you draw the card, so it's a different workout every time, is what you're going to do. So today we're going to do things sitting in a chair, and I know that I learned from my best buddy, posture, posture, posture. So we make sure we start with that. And we're just going to do things like stretching up with overhead presses to elbow squeezes for the chest. We're going to work some core just sitting, and right into like leg extensions. So we get the legs involved, calf raises. So the whole body's getting work, even into jumping jacks.
Awesome.
Oh, I just lost the card.
All good. All good. So give us a couple cards. Let's
Okay.
check it out.
All right, so I'm just going to flip one, and so you guys got to trust me on what the levels are. So the first one is a Jack of Hearts. And typically anytime you see a heart card, you actually are going to raise your heart rate. So this one is jumping jacks in the chair. So we're just going to do 10 of these. 3. There you go. I like it. You look like you're in bed though.
I am. I had to hide from my kids.
5, 4, 3. But when we're doing this, it's moving. It's card after card after card. So that's 10. Second card I'm going to do, and I don't know what it is. Here we go, is Jack of Spades. So that's knee lift. I'm sorry, my bad. I haven't done this in a while. All right, shoulder rolls. So we're just going to do 10 shoulder rolls back, really being thoughtful with that. Open up the chest and bring it back. And again, I see your posture's pretty good. You must
Thank
know
you.
better.
I hear that's important.
Let's do the other way and just roll it out. This is one of the best exercises for really a lot of the tension in the shoulders,
For
which
sure.
nobody knows better than you, Doc. All
It's
right,
everywhere.
I'm going to do another card. We got 4 diamonds. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, as we know. So these are always going to be chest, whether you're doing pec squeeze, push-ups, negative push-ups, all kind of stuff. So we start with the minimum right here. We're going to do 4 of them. So we just open up and do your best to get those elbows in 4 times. 3, and 4. You're still sitting up tall. Good. Next card. So you're only doing 4, so we don't know when that's coming next. 3 of clubs. And that's always going to be back. So we're going to sit up nice and tall. We're doing the low row, shoulders down, chest up, and we're just going to pull back. I only have 3 of them, but remember, there's 52 cards, so don't want to move too fast. All right, the next one is 10 of clubs. So we're doing the same thing 10 times. Sitting up tall, dropping your shoulders, squeeze it in, feel those back muscles come together. 2. And Lenny, am I a good counter?
You're awesome counter, for sure.
So always help me count. I think 5 more. Every person I train
That's
says
pretty
that.
close. You have a ton of knowledge and skills, but counting sometimes gets a little shaky.
All right, so 8 of hearts. Again, hearts to get the heart rate up. So we're going to do 8 times right here, 8 times straight up. We're reaching for the sky 8 times. Breathing out. And again, just to remind you guys, there's 52 cards, so you can imagine if we're really rocking it, this gets pretty high level. I mean, as far as just getting the heart rate up. Is this 8?
Perfect.
You're in charge of that. You better help me out. All right, we got an ace. Now, ace is interesting because we start out with seated marches. As it progresses, it goes from squats, sitting in the chair. As it progresses, it goes into wall sits for 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes. So you can see the progression, and it's still
Awesome.
Just full legs. Okay, here we go. So we're just going to do marching in the chair. This is where we start out. So we're going to do 30 of these, or I think it's actually 10 seconds. So we'll just move. I don't see your legs moving, Lenny.
They're not. You caught me.
I got to trust you. All right. So you can get the idea. I'm just going to do one more, and you guys, you got the idea of it. I'm trying to pick a mode what we didn't do. All right, let's do our abs. So I just picked a diamonds. So here we are. We're sitting in a chair, elbows up, nice and tight here. And if anybody can't do their elbows up, you can still this is a modification for that. So we're right there.
And you have modifications for all different levels. Yep. It's so versatile.
Yep. There's no reason not to move no matter what your situation is. None. Sure. Right? Yep. My mother was on her deathbed, and she got 5 more years. Okay, here we go. Right there, squeezing down for 10, breathing out. Ooh, I'm feeling these. I haven't done these in a while.
Nice, indeed.
4, 5. Let's do 5 more. Really squeeze. Think about your muscles when you're doing it. You get so much more out of it. Last 2. Is that 2?
One more.
Right. One more. You got the idea. I just want to see. We did overhead presses. We did pec squeezes. We did low rows. The only thing we did not do is leg lifts with extensions. And we're going to do, when you get a number of that, you do the, whatever, say it's 8 with one leg and then 8 with the other. And the other thing we did not do is heel lifts. So you can imagine just doing your calf raises seated. So that's all my exercises.
And again, just it's total body.
Total body.
No equipment needed.
No equipment.
And 9 different levels, from someone in bed, can't get out of bed, to someone elite athlete. And we've seen this. You can obviously do it as an individual, and you can do it in a group setting. And you're going to be doing a class here real soon online. So tell us about that, please.
Okay, so today, again, I'm going to do a Facebook Live just to get, to show this level particularly, and just all seated, and hopefully there'll be a 30-minute workout with stretches. The other thing is a lot of my colleagues are going to start, that are certified in this, because we used to do certifications, will be showing you all the levels. So we're going to start putting that out there as well, So hopefully you get to see a little bit of everything. The other thing too is this is really, really, really great for kids. We went into the schools with, a lot of the block situations, or moms now home with the kids, especially little ones, because they count it, which, is always nice. Sure. And they really get into it. So they pick the card, they go to the chart and see it. So
awesome.
It's for everything.
Awesome. Well, please tag us on anything you're doing. Certainly stressful times out there, and keep it moving. Right. Exercise is really a great way to try and balance out some of these stressors.
I'll say one thing, Lenny, because I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my colleague Heather, who wrote every program with me. So Heather Hain, thank you for sharing this great information with me. We did this together.
For sure. She's another wonderful, wonderful person with a ton of knowledge and experience too. And we'll do another one with her with a different level or something.
Sure. She needs to get it. Get her butt. You go get her next.
We're not going anywhere. We got some time.
For sure.
But
All right.
Sue, always appreciate you, what you
Always,
do,
always.
and please feel free to tag me in the office or whatever, and we'll share this stuff and
Got it.
continue to do what you do in the community. You're the best. Appreciate you.
I love you. Take care. Okay, bye.